fill one more. Me? Okay.
Okay. I'll put one more.
I mean, Martin. Yeah. I think that's 4. Is that right?
没关系。
Okay. So we'll just scoot in a little bit, yeah, so we can sit.
Maybe you sit here.
Okay.
It's fine. You don't have to move it around.
Oh, okay.
Stay.
Are you ready? Who will speak English?
Yeah,
This one.
he speak English.
So he has a speech. Are you able to translate it?
I'm Charles. I don't know what he want to say.
Okay, it's okay.
You give me? 我给你发一个。咁長啊，真識翻。
So maybe we'll start. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. So good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for being here, members of the community and the media. So we'll start. We'll start with. I'll just give some information about this event, and then we'll turn it over to Mr. Yang, who can share more information, and then Martin, and then we'll take some question and answers. Okay. So, Hafaday, Terwami, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today as we announce Swim in the Marianas, happening on December 2nd, right here on Saipan. A very warm welcome to Mr. Yang Donghai and the representatives of the Guangzhou Tianhe District Swimming Association. We're so happy to have you guys here with us today. The idea for Swim in the Marianas first took shape in May when I had the pleasure of meeting with Mr. Yang in Guangzhou. And from that conversation, it was clear that the association's passion for promoting health and wellness through swimming and water sports made them an ideal partner for the Marianas. Their members travel across China and the rest of the world to participate in swimming events that celebrate both sport and community, values that we hold dear here at our home. And this December, we're welcoming a first group of about 100 swimmers. And they're coming here to, of course, experience our pristine waters and the island hospitality through Swim in the Marianas, which fittingly stands for Saltwater Invigorating Movement. Beyond the swim itself, we're excited to share the wonders of our lagoon, our vibrant seagrass beds, sea cucumber, seasonal fish, turtles, and the fragile ecosystem that connects all of it and us together. Our Community Projects Division, which has organized many successful ocean swims in the past years, is leading this effort in close coordination with local authorities, organizations, and community partners. And together, we're making sure that this event is not only safe and enjoyable, but also leaves a lasting impression on our guests. And we truly look forward to helping the Guangzhou Tianhe District Swimming Association fall in love with the Marianas just as we all have. Do you want to? Okay, Mr. Yang will just share that remarks in his language.
各位下午好。几年前呢，我曾经来过塞班岛，被这里的水清沙幼和玻璃水深深地吸引了。想带我的朋友们一起来分享这份美丽的环境。今天呢，我的愿望就要实现了。我准备在这边搞一个游泳活动，向中国人介绍美丽的塞班岛。现在有这边我们的叶总是佛山旅游协会的副会长来讲一讲 他今天上午的感受，我们刚才试了一下，哈哈哈。你来，可以，我够了，我够了，可以了。
You want to share?
Can you please state your name? Your name?
My name.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Ben. I'm Ben Yip. I come from Foshan. Maybe you know Bruce Lee, Ip Man, Chinese Kung Fu, come from Foshan. All those guys come from Foshan.
Spicy lamb noodles.
Yeah. You know something about this. For me, it's first time in Saipan. But before the pandemic, the Saipan travel tourism is booming in all over China, all over the world. It's so good. And since the pandemic, so everything changed. The marketing is changed, and the aircraft at the air flight, and all Chinese, they stay in China. They don't come out. So we lose lots of the marketing, and after the pandemic, we focus on the domestic tourism. So now it's getting better, but I this time I come here just want to see how is the hotel is going, how's the restaurant, and sightseeing, everything. But today's first thing, I just see the only travel around to see the something, but I think it's change. Everything changed. We need to rebuild everything, so we have to work together. And after a couple of days, and I cannot tell the how we can rebuild the marketing, but let's see, we can work together. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So we appreciate the support there. And this group, they came in just this morning. There's a group of 7 of them that are here just to do some scouting of the oceans to determine exactly where this swimming event will be. So they're looking at doing a 1 kilometer swimming event, and that's why we involve some of our local partners too. We want it to be somewhat of a cultural exchange also, and we want to share what makes our destination truly unique, which is our oceans. And it's something that in places in China they've never seen, and that's why Mr. Yu and Mr. Yang, and they've been here to Saipan before. I think Mr. Yang, you attended the triathlon before, running? Run, yeah. Biking, yeah. He attended triathlon before when we had the triathlons, and he fell in love with the islands. And so they would like to share what we have with some of the members in their swimming association. Their swimming association includes a wide number of members. I think there's about 40,000 members in their association across China. So this first group of about 100 people that are coming will come for the swimming event on December 2nd. And then they are actually planning to do another event the following week, and maybe a third event. And the reason why we have to break it up is because the flights, there's only 2 flights a week from Hong Kong, so they can't accommodate a full group. And to give you an idea of what they normally do is they host different swimming events around the world, and some of it are 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 people fly out for these swimming event, and they have this event. And it's a leisure event. It's not a competitive event. They really strongly feel that swimming is a great way for exercise and for healing, and we're hoping that they're going to experience this in our islands.
So the flights are just coming from Hong Kong? which is far from Fujian, isn't it?
Foshan. Yeah, so Foshan is.
Not only all people not only come from Foshan, come from China.
And everywhere into Hong Kong and then here.
Yeah, via Hong Kong. It's the only way.
What local organizations are helping out with this, and will local swimmers also be able to participate, or anybody from here?
Yes, so we are working out all the details still. So there's a group of 7 of them that came in today to do scouting, and then also to talk about the logistics of working with this. And we do have like 500 sails. We have the Saipan Swim Club. We have the Coast Guard. And we want to work with members of the community to really make it a cultural exchange, and where people who share the same passion can get together. So we will definitely be engaging with the community, and if anybody out there is interested in participating, either volunteering or actually participating in this event, we will be sharing more details later, but please feel free to reach out to MVA.
Would this be only minors or adults only? Is it, or both?
There will be families traveling here, and a lot of the swimmers are adults, but there are also some minors that would be swimming. So the only thing is, of course, safety is our top concern, and we will be asking for some support from like boating safety and some other agencies and nonprofits that might be able to help support. But they are a group of a swimming association with very experienced swimmers. So when I went to China and I met them at their hub, I guess, where they all meet up, it's right across the river, and you know, they swim in this river, and it's like 40 meters deep. That's where also the big barge ships go through. And Mr. Yang here just really has been telling all those in his organization about how beautiful and crystal clear and pristine our waters are. And again, most of them haven't seen or haven't ever, you know, dreamt of it. And I am really excited that we're going to be able to share what we have. And you know, that is part of MVA's strategy, is to encourage like ecotourism, but we also want to be able to sustain our reefs, our natural resources. So there's going to be a component of education that comes along with it, and we're putting that together now.
And do we have an area already identified so far?
So that's why they're here. They're going to scout it. We need to take a look at a few factors, including the tides in that at the time they're going to be here. Weather is going to be a factor. So they're really here to kind of just determine where the best place is. And that's where I think we could leverage off of the experience that some of our partners have also. And then Martin, like I mentioned, with the community projects team, they've done these kind of events and organized these events. So I'm sure that he would be able to also provide some great input on that. And they just arrived this morning. You guys just arrived early this morning. So they're going to be here for like 4 more days, and they're going to do an island tour. They're going to visit different facilities, because when they bring in this first group of about 100, they're going to stay here for 5 nights. So it's a lot. It is longer than, you know, some of our other visitors, and we need to fill those days with some of the best activities that we can. So that's why they're here, is to create the itinerary for the group. And we would love to really partner with some of the agencies to encourage more of that cultural exchange. So for example, 500 Sails would be a great one to partner, because again, we want to have an education aspect to it. And I think that's the way forward for a lot of our activities on the island.
And will it possibly be expanded to maybe Tibin and Roda, since you know we don't need facilities, just ocean?
Yes, absolutely. That's a great idea, and we do. This is going to be a first of its kind, and then we would also really love to invite them to those islands to also scout out there, because every single island has a different experience, and I'm sure that they would love all the different experiences on the island. So that's a great idea.
Art Cafe. Have you been?
Art Cafe?
Yeah.
I have not been.
They teach art classes. Just painting. You go out
Yeah.
to the waterfront and paint. They start with watercolors for beginners.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those kind of like activities, experiences, those are all great. And if we can put this together for the group, I think that'll be really nice. Okay, any other questions from anyone else?
Is there a possible maybe like swim clinic or something for the community?
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a nice idea. We can probably talk about that with some of our partners to see what we can do together to put something like that while they're here. Yeah.
This is not news. As a newsman, I'm turning off my camera. My wife is Chinese. My niece is Chinese. Neither could swim. Within 3 days on Saipan, they were swimming because the water is so buoyant.
Yeah.
They sat in that water, in that magic water, and they were swimming within 3 days, and now swim for the rest of their lives. And they couldn't do it in the States. They were jumping into swimming pools and nothing happened. But they hit here, and all of a sudden the experience of being in the water changed them forever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So you could bring in beginners to some place
Yeah.
where people can really begin to swim.
Yeah.
The water holds them up like a child.
Right, right. And that's such a good experience, and we want to share that with visitors.
About other possible events, do you guys already have things lined up in the future? Other kind, maybe like online triathlon or something, biking, any other things besides swimming?
Well, this is our first time to engage with this group, and Mr. Yang, like I mentioned, he's been here several times and participated in those events. So this is a great way to leverage on their network of members and share that information, especially as now we've reinstated the EVS TAP, and now we're getting flights from Hong Kong starting in September. Actually, I met him in May, and at that time, the EVS TAP program was suspended. So it was very difficult for us to even consider how we're going to plan this swimming event when we didn't know whether they would be able to arrive here under that program. And then we in July, when that EVS TAP got reinstated, that's when these conversations again started to happen. So in the future, for all the different programs, we can definitely share that with their membership too.
What about for MVA hosted events, like sporting events, sorry, sports reporter, I mean.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Other events that MVA
Yeah.
has for sports this year, or
Oh, for sure. So we're December 6th. Actually, you know what? Let me send you to Martin. Yeah.
So for events, we have, in addition to this effort, we're also lining up several sporting events, which is the December 6th Hell of the Marianas. I know it's gone through several challenges as well, considering the budget, but we were able to work with our local Lions Club to make sure that happens, takes place. Following that, there will be also a rota triathlon, which is a marathon, not a triathlon, but a marathon, set for January 30. But before that, we are also in the plans with Japan Walking Running Club. It's a huge club to come up with it's like a marathon festival around the island. It's going to be an 80 kilometer run and walk. So a lot of the plannings are still taking place right now. It's going to require a lot of logistics out there, water stations, aid stations. So that's still developing as we speak. And the final one is the Saipan Marathon, of course. We're going to have that in March. Yeah, and the Pika Fest, that's the Pika Festival in February, and then that's on the President's Day weekend, followed by the Saipan Marathon, which I think registration, Tom, right, is open today online. So anyone interested in the Saipan Marathon, they can go online right now and sign up.
Through the MVA?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I also heard about golf and maybe a possible baseball team. Is that still in the works, or is that something made for the public that maybe
Yeah.
they can join?
Yeah, for baseball, we have right now ongoing our efforts to kind of build a pitching bullpen at the Susupi baseball field, and that's to kind of try and accommodate our Korean Korean KBL teams to come over and train in that facility. So that's going to be an added attraction, and as part of our also kind of ways to kind of improve the facilities that we have to make sure, and so that our pro teams are able to have a complete training with the weather, of course, good weather here, camp. And just going back to the to this event, again, they're here for basically to begin building the finalizing the sites, finalizing everything. So a lot of things still needs to be finalized. So again, like MD said, a lot of the information we're going to be feeding out as we finalize them. But again, part of our role as MVA is to ensure that we ensure safety to our participants, and that's why we kind of invited 500 Sails, Coast Guard, and the swim club, because they're going to play a major role in the safety of ensuring safety, and of course the instilling a great experience for our visiting participants. It's really not a competitive event. It's more of a fun swim event. So I don't know if they would have clinics, but we can ask definitely during our discussions following our press conference.
All right. Okay. Well, in closing, thank you everybody for coming. And again, more details to follow. But if you have any suggestions on how we can really make this event something special and something that we grow over the years, because water is our biggest asset here. We're surrounded by it. And we can really maximize this with not only market from China or Hong Kong, but everybody that visits the island. So we look forward to hearing any feedback or any ideas. And let's just, again, welcome this swim association, and let's look forward to a great event on December 2nd.
Is the swim association, is the language you use, is it Cantonese or is it Mandarin or both?
Both.
Both, okay.
Yes. We have one more question.
Since they're only here for a few days, I believe they'll be here on Sunday.
Yes.
Yes. Sunday from 8 to 9 o'clock, we have a Serena swim, and it's just a fun swim for women. Some women have just learned how to swim, or they've been swimming and they just want to keep practicing swimming with other women. So if they want to stop by the Gumasakman on Sunday morning, probably around like a few minutes before we start, which is 8 to 9, maybe like 7:50, they can stop by so that they can also see the facility, which is not exactly the greatest facility, but we do have a shower, restaurant, and it's free. So
Wow. That's a great idea, and I'll definitely share that information with the handlers who are kind of distributing around the island. Thank you for that.